Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabby. Thank you so much for being here. I actually have already started filming this video, but unfortunately my camera, the big girl right here, she did die. So I'm kind of starting over, but luckily I didn't really start too much of my makeup routine. So y'all have been asking me for an in detail makeup routine, which biggest shock to me because I didn't think my makeup routine really ate like that, but I'm happy to share it with y'all. But since it's not like as complicated as I think y'all think it is, I'm also going to give you guys my ins and outs for 2025 and just things that I want to implement in my life and things that I am stripping away from my life so that this year can be the best year, and honestly just praying that it's better than 2024. So let me catch y'all up on everything that I've done so far. I went in with the Milk Hydro Primer. And I also went in with my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, just a little bit, obviously, because I don't have a lot of it left, but both of those together makes my skin so tacky and I love it. And then I also went in with my 24-hour brow setter from Benefit, and I go the opposite way of my eyebrows, and then I fill them in the normal way. So now we can get into the tea. Now we can get into everything we need to get into. So I'm going to go in with this Urban Decay Face Bond Foundation. Clearly, this is dark for my skin. I use this as a contour. This is shade 28, medium deep. I love this stuff so much. When they sent this to me, I was so happy. I just pat it into my hand and go in and contour on my face. So the first thing and the biggest thing that I am implementing for this year that I literally just went on a 20-minute rant about is situationships and talking stages no longer apply to me in my life. I'm no longer participating in talking stages. I'm like over it. I'm so done with it. And what I mean by that is, like, when I do meet a guy, it's definitely gonna be, I don't want to share any personal information or learn you through text or learn you through FaceTime unless the distance permits it. I feel like it's not natural to be learning so much about a person just through text. It makes it way too casual, and that's why we have situationships, is because we've made like the dating process so casual, and I'm so over it. I'm so done with it because it very rarely plans out how the girl wants it to plan out. I'll be honest, even in my own life, it's been so annoying. So I'm over it. I'm done with it. I can understand FaceTiming, but like getting to know a person face to face and none of this like texting and, you know, doing boyfriend and girlfriend things without the title because you guys got to know each other in such a casual way that it just seems like it's right. No. We're gonna go in with blush. I use the NARS Afterglow Liquid Blush in the shade Insatiable. I have a few shades of this, but this is the shade that I like the most. And I just go in on my cheeks. Since I have a rounder face, I like to go in at the like tops of my cheeks and like blend it with my contour a little bit so that it still gives in the face, if you know what I mean. Take this brush and I just go in and blend that in, and it's gonna look crazy. I might look like a clown, but trust the process. Trust the process. Another thing that I'm bringing into the new year is trusting my instinct and trusting my gut. And not necessarily trusting my gut, but like when people show you who they are, I'm gonna start taking it. I feel like I've been like, oh, but you have to like keep trying, and you know what, maybe it was just a mistake this time, and maybe they're not really like that. I don't want people to judge me based off my mistakes and things that I do. But every single time I did that this year, I was proven so wrong about a person. Like, a person will show me who they are and I'd be like, that's weird, that's odd. Then I'd be like, I'm probably just reading into it. No, that is literally like your God-given like instinct. Like, that is not anything crazy or out of the norm. He gives us these instincts for a reason, guys. Use it. And I was just being so, I feel like I was being so naive this year when it comes to stuff like that, and I would give people chance after chance after chance, and they kept showing me who they were, and I was like, no more nah. We're locking in this year. If people want to show me who they are straight up, perfect. Going in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow. This is shade 5. I love this stuff. And there's also no need to make it a big deal or be rude about it or anything. I've also learned that this past year. It could be just a cool, hey, do you want to hang out? I'm good. Thank you though. I appreciate it, but no, I'm good, because your vibe doesn't match my vibe and I don't like how you act and whatever it is. Like, I'm really stepping into that version of myself this year, because I really let a lot of people slide so many times only for them to continue showing me who they are. and continue doing things that I didn't really appreciate. Okay, now that the base is glowy and cute, I'm gonna go in with concealer. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is in the shade Medium Deep 2 Caramel. And I go underneath my eye right here. Same thing on the other side. Right here, because it gets kind of dark around my nose. Chin, and then 2 dots to carve out my cheekbones. And while that is sitting, I actually do my eyebrows now. So I go in with this soft black pomade that I literally have had since middle school, and every makeup tutorial I do on here, this is like the one consistent thing. And then I just fill in the ends of my eyebrows because that's where I'm like lacking hair. Okay, I think those look good. I seriously try so hard not to do too much because I already have thick eyebrows that are very prominent. So I'm trying not to do too much. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend in my concealer. I've been liking using this brush recently because it like perfectly fits under my eyes. And then I'm gonna spray with the NARS Light Reflecting Setting Mist so that my concealer blends a little easier. Bring back gatekeeping. When did that become such a bad thing? I feel like gatekeeping keeps the world turning, keeps the world spinning. I don't like that, like, if you don't share something on socials, everyone's like, oh, now they want to gatekeep now. And I've been a victim of this when I really don't even know where the thing is from. Now she wants to gatekeep. Oh my gosh, I can't stand that she gatekeeps. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to. Because we don't all need to have the exact same thing. I understand, like, if it comes to like health maybe or something like that, but what makes us so unique is that we shop at different places and we get different things and we have different, you know, hacks and things like that. I feel like it's gatekeeping has become such a nasty thing to do that the girlies are afraid to keep things to themselves, and I refuse to be put into a corner. Because at first I understood, like, oh, you want to know where something is from, so oh, it's from Levi's, there you go. But then they're like, what is the size? What are you wearing? What is the inseam? What is this? Why aren't you telling me every detail about the thing that you have? Back up. Back it up. Bring it back. I'm over it. Oh, you don't want to tell us because you want to gatekeep. Yeah, I'll be saying it in my comments. Absolutely. Yeah, thank you. Because can we have something for ourselves? Even like cultures need to start gatekeeping things, because I feel like Black culture, we give everything up to these people and they just take, and then we can't have anything for ourselves, and then they're the ones creating the trends. No. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with the same setting spray, spray it down, and then I'm gonna dry my face with this trusty dusty fan. I love this base so much because it just looks like skin, honestly, just like skin on tin, basically. First, I'm gonna go with my One Size powder. This is in the shade Dark Deep, and I love this stuff. And I love that it comes in such a big thing. Like, I'm not running out of this year. I love One Size so much. Oh my gosh. It is kind of messy though. Then I take my triangular, she looks disgusting. But I take this little triangle thing right here, firmly press it in the product, and then I press the product on my hand because so much comes off. I kind of put this everywhere, but the main section is under my eyes and my T-zone. Another thing that I want to implement in my life is, I don't want to say trying new things, but saying yes to plans. I feel like a lot of the times, if it's not plans with someone I'm used to hanging out with, or someone that I'm like already vibey and comfortable with, or if it's just not my best friend, then I don't want to go. Which is so antisocial and honestly just not the vibe. But this past year, I said yes to a few plans that were out of my comfort zone with people that I don't usually normally hang out with, and it ended up like being fun, and I made a lot of new friends this past year. And so I'm gonna try to continue implementing that. Literally, it wasn't even my choice, actually. It's because my video production class forced me to like go find actors and go to people's places and like have to have conversations, and it forced me to like get to know other people on my campus. And I feel like when you've been on campus for so long, you kind of like decided who you'll be friends with and who you won't be friends with, or people that you've just decided they're people that you don't talk to. I'm gonna stop thinking that way and like shutting down people that I've genuinely never tried having conversations with. I feel like there's so many opportunities to meet new people for me, but I just keep shutting it down because it's not comfortable and it's not something that I'm used to. And that's not okay, because I did meet a lot of people in this past year where I was like, oh my gosh, why have we never had a conversation? Benefit Hoola bronzer. This is one of my favorite things to use when I don't want to go too harsh with the bronzer, because I have another bronzer that like is tea, it's a NARS bronzer, but that's only when I'm going out at night or something. But this one is like just a cute shadow. Doesn't do too much, but it does what it needs to do, and I love it. Every time I describe it, I'm like, it's like a shadow, like it gives you shadows of a jawline, shadows of a cheekbone, but it's not nothing too harsh or too crazy. And then same thing with blush. I'm gonna go into my NARS powder blush, which I love, and you can literally tell it's breaking apart. This is in the shade Orgasm X. Fluffy brush, and then so sticky to you. Another thing that like, it goes hand in hand, but being confrontational and just being truthful are two things that I really do want to implement in my life again. It gets things done way faster than like sugarcoating things and, oh, I don't want to hurt their feelings, I don't know what they're gonna think about this, so you don't say it, and then you take forever to say how you feel, and then you end up actually telling the person, they're like, why did you tell me this in the first place? And it's like, you're actually so right, it was not as bad as I thought it was. So just being truthful up front, and like just being like, now when I'm on the phone with like my friends or my cousins or something, I'll be like, hey, I'm hanging up because I want to go watch TikToks. And that's okay. Before I would literally be like, hey, oh, someone's calling, or oh, so I think I gotta go do something, I gotta go work. There's no point in doing that. Like, there's no point in any of that. Just be like, hey, I love you, wanna have personal time, wanna sit on TikTok and scroll for hours. Is that okay? Like, okay, T. Like, things like that. But even like bigger things of like, if someone says something rude to you, or if someone says something that's like a little like, and it rubs you the wrong way, didn't like how you said that. What did you mean by that? And most of the time they're like, oh, I didn't really mean it. Okay, cute, perfect, glad we were able to settle it. Instead of me carrying this weight of me wondering what you meant and why you said it like that, and now I'm standoffish to you because I think that you hate me. Too much. Okay, now I'm just taking this eyeliner pen and I'm bringing back out all of my beauty marks, and sometimes I make more because I think they're really cute. But this is the Urban Decay 24/7 Inks pen and whiskey. So I'm gonna set my face. And I do this before my mascara and my lip combo, because every time I do it after, my mascara bleeds and I don't enjoy that. I'm gonna go in with my mascara. I use two mascaras. I use the Milk Kush High Roll mascara. This is a new one that I've been using that I love. When I say I love this mascara, I love it. And then I also go in with the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick mascara. I go in with the Milk one first. It lengthens my lashes and separates my lashes really well. And then the Hella Thick makes my eyelashes look thick. So I go in with this one first. So that was after just a few passes of that one, and then I take the Fenty one, and it just makes my lashes so much more prominent and darker. Boom. Boom! I often get mascara on my eyelids. I just don't care enough to wipe it off. Ooh. Okay, that's the mascara. I would show you guys the lip combo, but my TikTok has been begging for my lip combo, so I'm gonna make a quick TikTok on that and then come back and show you guys the finished product. All right, y'all, here is the finished makeup look for my lips. I use the MAC lip liner in the shade Root for Me, and then I also use this Tower 28 lip jelly in the shade XOXO. These are literally the only 2 things I use. I just made a TikTok on it, but here is my finished makeup routine. This is literally what I do every single day if I'm willing to put in the work. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That is also all the things I can think about that I'm changing in the new year. I'm sure there's more, but that's all that came to my mind. Please subscribe. We're on the road to 3,000 subscribers, and right now we're at 2.4, which is crazy because last week we were literally at 2.3. So y'all are eating, y'all are chewing, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, if you have any more recommendations, leave them down below or send them to my Instagram. I also have a podcast if you want to check it out. It's about living a Christian lifestyle as a young adult. So if you're into that type of stuff, then go check it out. All right, bye.